Welcome to Hear the Word. I'm Brother Tom. He killed a cat. As a boy, one of our neighbors down the street killed a cat. He then dissected it in his garage. All of us boys gathered to see the gruesome scene. It was repulsive. Blood and guts don't affect me now as it did then. When my mother heard about the death and dissection, she was beside herself. She was a cat person. The very idea that a man would do such a horrible thing. However, our neighbor was completing a class assignment. He was going to college to become a pharmacist. The dissection of a cat was required. Even though he had a, quote, good reason, Mother never forgave him. I wonder how many people he helped medically in his capacity as a pharmacist. Many times our assignments on earth are less than pleasant. God knows how to educate us or discipline us. Whatever it takes to get our attention and teach us His ways. Our experiences, good and bad, help us to understand the needs of others. The Lord expects us to care about others. The more we go through, the more we're able to minister to the needs of those around us. 2 Corinthians 1:4 says, "Who comforteth us in all our tribulation, that we may be able to comfort them which are in any trouble by the comfort wherein we ourselves are comforted of God." Been there, done that. Hard times, God brought us through them. Now we are privileged to comfort those having a hard time. A teenage, pregnant, unwed daughter, been there. Son in jail, been there. Cancer threatening the life of a loved one, been there. Death of a parent, been there. I don't care to list the things I have not experienced that others have. The list would be endless. But I'm thankful for the comfort that I have received, and am certain that in the future, when trouble comes my way, Jesus will be near to help me. Then, after the storm is past, I will be better qualified to comfort others. Joseph, accused of messing with his master's wife, landed in prison, but God worked it to good. Romans 8:28, "For we know that all things work together for good, to them that love God, to them who are the called according to His purpose." Peter, put on death row for being faithful to Jesus, resulted in him and the church growing in grace. Acts 12:7. "And behold, the angel of the Lord came upon him, and a light shined in the prison, and he smote Peter on the side, and raised him up, saying, Arise up quickly, and his chains fell off from his hands." Paul, put on death row, gave him the opportunity to write much of our New Testament. Jesus comforted Paul. Paul still comforts us today, though he's been dead for many centuries. Perhaps the cat that someone has to dissect may repulse you, but if they're doing it for the Lord, He will turn it for good. Blessings to you till next time. Bye for now.